Alright guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video. So, a new event has come up on both JP and Global. It is actually the Ranger, Marin, Trunks, and Goten event right here. So this is a brand new event that we can farm up this unit right here. It's one unit. That is a free 100% unit, just like the Super Saiyan Goku Jr., the Tech Bulma, the SCR Kid Gohan, as well as the AGL Piccolo. Now, Kid Gohan and Piccolo, they do have Extreme Z Awakenings. I did see my boy Zahal mentioned on the timeline that they give us a suspicious amount of medals from this event. So it's possible this unit could EZA in the future. Or, you know, maybe we end up using those medals for some other reason. But they give us a lot of extra medals that we don't really need, like, to use. So that is something to keep an eye out for. But as of now, they don't EZA like the Kid Gohan and the Piccolo. I also would wonder if eventually Goku Jr. and Bulma would get Extreme Z Awakenings. I would say that is something that is possible, and it is a nice touch to make these free-to-play units pretty good. Now, the other thing about this event, you know, we run it, we get drops of the card. Of course, we could get, you know, they have their own potential orbs in the actual stage. Let's go ahead and run it. But this stage is going to be very important for about the next week or so, because if you guys are aware in the news, there's kind of like this challenge going on right now for both Global and JP. We have to work together. Jiren, the Jiren EZA is a raid boss right now that we have to, like, you know, beat him a certain number of times to take off his health. Another one of the things we have to do is, you know, complete this stage and get a lot of copies of the Trunks, Goten, and Marin card. And then we also have to 100% a lot of copies of them. And that will allow, like, the community as a whole to gather the Super Dragon Balls rather than us do it, like, individually, like with the Purunga Dragon Balls. So it's a nice touch. I do really like it. So here's a, like, little story event. Of course, 17 only agrees to participate in the Tournament of Power, provided that someone look after the island while he is gone. So Goku has Trunks and Goten do it. And then they also take Marin with them. Funny enough, all three of these fuckers, Goten, Trunks, and Marin, are way older than their ages. Like in the anime, the way they look, like Marin looks like she's like 3 years old, and she's like, how old is Marin? She has to be like 10 or something, like 10 plus, because I believe Trunks is 14, because the Trunks, like right now in the Tournament of Power, is the same age as Trunks, like that trains with future Gohan in the History of Trunks movie, like, well, not movie, but the TV special. You guys know what I'm saying? So like, it's like, you start thinking about stuff like that, it's like, whoa, like, yo, that, they really have got to do a better job of having them grow up, I think, if they're going to appear in the Broly movie, or maybe like an anime that might, you know, be after Dragon Ball Super. I do think it's very possible that we do see a new anime after the movie, so hopefully they can actually say, you know what? Here's a good idea. Let's actually have Trunks and Goten age. What a novel idea. The characters grow older, so we will actually have them age. You know, I know it's a crazy, that's a crazy thing to ask, but that is definitely something they have to do moving forward for Dragon Ball Super. Okay, cool. So it looks like we did get the drop. We got the Trunks, Marin, and Goten card. So I'll probably be farming this pretty much all night. And then once I'm able to get them, you know, maxed out to 100%, we'll test them out. They must be on the Universal Survival Art category, so I suppose that could be an interesting place to test them out. The only thing is, like, if running that team, one thing I do think is smart to do is, like, build it with, like, a full Tournament of Power, basically, units, right? Like, make sure all the units you're bringing have the Tournament of Power link. That will, you know, lead you to, like, pretty much the best possible team you can make there. And, of course, Trunks, Goten, and Marin are not participants of the Tournament of Power. Here, we'll go ahead and run it, like, one more time, and then we'll finish up. And, yeah, okay, so they have one category, the Universal Survival Arc. I suppose they could be an interesting unit on the like the super team, just the hero team. That's another possibility that you could run them on. What are their links? Okay, Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye, Budding Warrior, Patrol, Prodigies, Hero of Justice, and Shattering Limit. They do have Hero of Justice. That's interesting. Hero of Justice, of course, being a 25% attack link that they would share with Jiren. Because here's the thing. Toppo loses Hero of Justice when he Dokkan Awakens into God of Destruction Toppo. Dispo does have Hero of Justice. But that actually, I like that they did that. That gives this unit some value, even though they don't have the Turn Up Power link, so maybe it might be difficult for them to super themselves. But they can really give a nice attack buff to Jiren. Okay, that's really cool. They also have good links for, I guess, super physical, because you have all of those like Goten, Trunks, Gotenks cards on super physical that have like Innocence and I don't know about Prodigies, but Budding Warrior, a lot of them do have like Budding Warrior and Innocence. Like Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks has those, so you could get some extra power for him with this unit right here. This unit's not bad, by the way. Like attack and defense 100% at the start of turn, and then with every turn that passes, they lose 5% attack and defense up to a maximum of 50%. Like that's actually a solid unit. Like that could be very useful for free-to-play players moving forward. Like especially like a new player, right? Like this unit would be very, very good for a new player of Dokkan. So I would say sort of keep an eye out for that. There's a lot of basic missions with this event, by the way. Pretty much the same thing for like the Piccolo event, the Goku Jr. event, the Bulma event, all those same ones where like, you get copies of the card based on like, percentages you get them in the potential system. Like for every, 10% in the potential system you get another copy of the card, which does work out very, very well. You also get, I believe, an hourglass. Wait, where are the... Yeah, okay, here's the missions for them. Yeah, so there we go. You get an hourglass, a bunch of copies of their card. Good shit. Okay, so, and the last thing I did want to do was, I did see there was a orbs required for Trunks, Goten, and Marin, because I know a lot of people like to farm it up ahead of time. You can get 6,390 small orbs is what they require in terms of the small orbs. And then it is 3,480 is what's required for medium. And then 336 is what's required for large. Those are the orb requirements to 100% this unit. Again, 6,390 small, 3,480 medium, and 336 large orbs is what is required to rainbow the Trunks, Goten, and Marin. But, alright guys, I will go ahead and finish it up here. I'll get to grinding to get this unit at 100% and kind of see how good they look, on like Universe Survival Arc team, maybe Super Physical team, or just a Super team, whatever. But thanks guys for watching, and I'll catch y'all next time.